Be so happy. And when others look at you, they become happy too. Hey, how's it going, you guys? Thanks for joining me for another episode of Bitcoin and Coffee. I'll be your host, Eugene Forrest. So, what do we got going on tonight with these crazy cryptocurrency markets? Volatility has always been a main factor here in Bitcoin. It's been pretty quiet lately. That card got pulled, right? People are very upset at this moment. Some people were calling for us to continue traveling downwards. Seems like the price has changed back. I think I seen it at 41,000 a moment ago. It's been right there around 40,000 most of the day. People wanting to point fingers, right? Say Elon Musk, some China FUD about banning Bitcoin. Other people saying technical analysis calls for a cooling off period. I don't know, right? I'm Eugene Forrest out here in the woods. I have no crystal ball to give me the future on Bitcoin. I just have personally decided that I'm going to stake my life savings in Bitcoin as I continue to move through my life towards retirement. I know that the halvening was a year ago. We got 3 more to the next one. I'm kind of looking at the one after that for retirement because, hey, I got to work when I can. Will the price of Bitcoin be up by then? Yes. Is that great for everybody? No, not necessarily, right? You could be older. You could have invested differently. You could be in over your head. You may need Bitcoin's price to be different today. So those people that are out there leverage trading hurt a lot more, right? If you're holding Bitcoin, I know that I actually looked at my balance a little while ago before I came on the show, and it still says the same exact magic Bitcoin number that it did before. So personally, this hasn't affected my life in any way. Still got up and went to work. Still having a cup of coffee. Still loving my beautiful co-host, Sammy, over there.
Good evening, everyone. Man, that took a long time, man. You just squeezed it in.
I know, you like that?
Right?
I double brewed this coffee. It was cold coffee from this morning. I just dumped it in the back of the machine and ran it through again because I'm not down with the Kruger.
He also doesn't like wasteful. Although I like leftovers. I am a doggy bag queen.
No, I give it to the dogs.
Yeah, he won't eat anything that's not new. Reheat, I think maybe pizza. I mean, that's about it.
Only the next day. And it's
got to be in the oven, not microwave. For some reason, you think it's gonna.
For some reason, this old 50s ideal of microwaves cause cancer. I don't know. I don't think it's really gonna give me cancer. I just think that shit that came out of the microwave can't be all that freaking good for you. I really don't want it. I'll take the extra time and toast it in the oven.
Right, on the molecular level, is it the same?
I don't know. That reheat button on the air fryer, it works great.
Oh my god! I know. Okay, so we're old-fashioned. Let's just go with that. We don't have a lot of new kitchen appliances, but how about for Mother's Day? I got a freaking air fryer thing that does 7 different things. It's amazing. It's amazing. Yes. Technology is sometimes good. At least for food.
So, do we got anybody in the chat? Is anyone hanging out with us this evening? Of course, I want you guys to go ahead and comment in the chat. Let us know what you're thinking. Let us know what you're feeling about Bitcoin. Let us know if you're scared about what's going on right now. Let us know if you went for the standard cliche of buy the dip while the price was down. I mean, I heard 35. Samantha, you said you heard 31. I haven't looked at a chart.
Yeah, that could have also been Yeah, it went down there. It went way down there. Let's just go with that.
Well, we're definitely below that $42,000 level that people were pointing to before, saying the technical analysis that there was strong support. Blah, blah, blah. Real bad if we got below it. Well, we're below it, and I'm not concerned.
Got to love it. All right, so the pothead is here.
Zaza is here. Nice, buddy. I seen you here before the show started.
And John from Malibu. He's got another
John from Malibu.
Name, but he's back. Yay!
Yes, I seen you comment on the last video saying you had come back by.
Yay. I was wondering where you were, John. All right. Where are we at? My stag horn is touching the top of my head. And
I was trying to put it in the shade.
Yeah, it's hanging from our magnolia tree, but I'm short enough that it's just barely touching the head, making me think all sorts of horrible bugs and whatnot.
Yeah, there's not any good news, right? It's been crap lately for a while. People have been pointing to all the Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, Ripple coming out of the lawsuit and pumping like crap coins, right?
Yes.
Coins that are garbage that make no sense and nobody should ever be invested in. That you have no real clue why they're around if you ever study any fundamentals or anything like that when it comes to a cryptocurrency, and you're not investing to just buy something cheap and watch the price go up 0.5%. And hey, if you hold $500,000 of them, you make $1 million or whatever.
I mean, oh. Yep.
I see you laughing over there at me, Samantha. You can't do that. It throws me off. Sometimes. She has the funniest face over there just staring at me.
I have a lot of faces. I do. I have been told.
So, I mean, besides that, Elon Musk all over the news. Everyone can't stop talking about him.
Like just so
I don't want to give one man enough credit to say that he was capable of making the Bitcoin price dump, especially with the garbage BS of climate. I mean, and then come out with diamond hands and
I see. Okay, yet again, freaking conundrum. I got no idea. He is all sorts of sideways. Like, I really don't. I don't understand him at all anymore. Like, just craziest shit comes out of his mouth. Craziest coins.
I just started trying to think very abstractly about all of this in the situation. And the only thing I could really come out of it is we always talk about Bitcoin, right? And everything's good for Bitcoin. And Bitcoin has to, build up an immunity or resistance. When we had ICOs, when we had Ethereum, when we had this, it all ended up leading to Bitcoin becoming stronger. Well, Elon Musk and all of this, that's a giant entity out there. There's no denying it, right? The Twitter following, the people, everything that he has going on. Well, apparently these, they've collided. At first, hey, this, that, the interactions, nothing is ever as it seems. Who knows what is actually happening? Who knows what's going on? But hey, Bitcoin is going to be stronger for this, right? Bitcoin is going to become resilient to Elon Musk and Tesla and tweeting because it can only have effect on the price of Bitcoin for so long.
Oh yeah, what's the new like rumor conspiraciness, whatever that some rich whaleness needed to like get liquidated.
Yeah, they needed to stick it to somebody, so they had to push the price of Bitcoin down and blah 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 and force liquidations and make someone broke.
It's just silly. So many. I hate it. I hate that. I guess is what I hate the most is that it's very tabloidish around here. It really is. There's a lot of alien talk,
and that's why it's hard. That's what I've come to see is the hardest part of this entire situation is that you're in the municipal drawer and there's a lot of crap in here. But you know what else is in here? The key. The key that's going to fix it all. The key that's going to get you into the shed. The key that's going to make everything all better, right? It's in the municipal drawer. And unfortunately,
there's a lot. I think
when everyone else from the outside is looking, they just see the municipal drawer. And they're looking at the crap, and they're like, oh, what's this? And oh, maybe I can use this one over here and do something else. And they get distracted. They think they're going to get rich. They start playing with something else. They don't understand it becomes too much to look at. Everything that you could think of.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It is a lot. It is a lot. And that is how everybody used to say the jungle, the Wild West. Like, it is like that just because there is so many people and there are crazies, there are scammers, there are fanatics, there are everything just in this one space, and we are such a small percentage. It's ridiculous how like no one's a standard normal like human being for some reason and like in crypto you're not.
I don't know. Apparently, it seems to turn into a situation of nobody can ever get the entire space to talk like real. Let's just talk about the fundamentals. Let's talk about why Bitcoin's Bitcoin. Let's stop talking about all this garbage, right? They just turn it into a situation. Oh, well, we all know that Bitcoin's real and the rock and the whole thing that's holding the situation together. But we're going to mess around because we're going to try to mess around and get rich.
Okay, you remember the game that you play when you were drunk? Anything, but like it was running through the trees, and then like bam. Like that is literally what all the coins are. At the end, you are going to get bammed with the Bitcoin. Like, I don't know. We don't really have our faith our actual, isn't Bitcoin. I know you can make money on other coins. It's just, God help me, it's ridiculous and hard. And I don't have enough time or patience. Maybe it's because I'm old.
I don't know. I think that is another one of those situations where it's apples and oranges. You're comparing, people are saying things, and these two things don't compare, right? Making money off Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, you're a trader, right? That's trading. That means you have money, right, that you're willing to get and put yourself and invest your time in research and stake it to go make a daily, weekly, monthly paycheck out of it, right? I'm always talking about something different. How are you saving? All right, you're working your job right now. You're tired. It's the end of the day. How many more years do you want to do that for? I know I really don't want to keep doing this past 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow. Right? So how am I going to get myself onto a plan to not be doing that instead of just hoping, right? Wishful thinking.
Yeah, Bitcoin is our plan. I mean, it's a lot more hopeful to, hold Bitcoin.
But see, it is hopeful and it's not hopeful. Because to me, when I stare at the fundamentals, when I start to investigate why money is money and works the way it works, indicators keep pointing to why the Bitcoin price is going up. And I wish I saw and understood it the way that I understand it now, because yes, I got in at $700, but I mean, to be honest, I didn't really start investing for retirement until the price had gone up to 20,000 and came back down into a bear market.
I know.
Right?
No, we wasted so much of the beginning month. We didn't even mean to. It just kind of happened.
But at least I'm here now. At least I have the opportunity. Right? All right, what do we got going on in the chat? What are you guys thinking? How are you guys feeling about the Bitcoin cryptocurrency price? Are you guys buying more? Personally, I was looking at getting more. I was trying to scratch around a bit and see, what do I have? Is there any extra? Right? Because the price is coming back up.
Oh, the pothead says, okay, as for some reason, this was a hide or a show comment, so don't know why, but he says Elon is a punk ass, and not even, it's ass, like with Z's, okay? And has anybody ever created so many enemies so quickly? I mean, that's what I'm saying. He really kind of feels like the cat and we're the mice type of crap. And it's like, dude, like, no one wants to play your crazy game. And I got that you're like mega rich.
Possibly questioning the ideal of stupid because he's going to do it again.
No, he's going to go on to something else, and that's going to be even stupider. Maybe there'll be a Doge something collaboration.
I don't know. We've seen lots of things come and go to Bitcoin, right? And Bitcoin, like, all right, how many times have we heard the China FUD, right? People are talking about the China FUD. No one really believes that China banning Bitcoin is what caused the price to come down, right? But I know that there was a time when that really did happen. There was FUD in the market about Bitcoin being banned in China, or flooding, or dry spells, and mining hash rates were going to go down, or, the Chinese New Year, all kinds of random things. And it would cause the market. People were 100%, put their hand on a stack of Bibles. This is why the Bitcoin price is going down. That's not true anymore, right? Who cares what the weather in China is like?
Who cares if the plant isn't producing as much?
Soon we will have hindsight, and we will say, who cares what Elon Musk tweets about Bitcoin?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I guess I just don't put enough effort into to keep it up with all of the possible reasons on, because I do feel that the price will go up. So just because it plummeted does not mean, okay, so what if it was pandas in freaking Asia? Who knows?
I don't know. Sometimes it seems a little bit like he's trying to pull like a Marilyn Manson, like he's just trying to shock everybody as much as possible. Let me just tweet some fucking shit out there and see what everybody does.
All right, where are we at? Okay, so John from Malibu said that he's going to have surgery here in a couple. Okay.
We hope that goes well for you. We will wish you the best, and we'll continue to, send vibrations of positivity your way to heal through the things that need to be done.
Whew. Yeah. I don't like.
Try to find a little political correct way to say some of that.
So, yeah. Man. All right. I think I scrolled awesome downward slightly somewhere. So.
Oh no, you got the table all wobble. We went by the place. There's a place around here that does wire, and they have those big spindles. They put them out by the road so that people can take them. And of course, you have to have an empty vehicle and be driving by at just the right time. But we do it often enough that we had one, and we happened to grab another one. So it's great. Now Samantha has a nice table over here.
Wobbly.
Yeah, it's wobbly.
All right. So where are we at? John from Malibu says, I'm not paying my surgeons in Bitcoin, even if it kills me. Okay. So we actually
we had a customer.
Almost. Oh my God. And it would have been amazing. But yes.
Yeah, yesterday we did an RV. It was oxidized and we polished it out. Big job, took all day and everything. At the end, when the man showed up and inspected, the RV and everything, he's talking about how it looks real good and all of this. And I guess he's seen the ad on the bottom of my ad. It says accept Bitcoin for payment. He was like, out of nowhere, he was like, oh man, he was like, I bet you wish I was paying in Bitcoin today, don't you? He was like, I seen it went down to 35,000.
Ridiculous. I was so happy. So happy. Ah.
Yep. I mean,
and then we really were like, we should have, like, do you have a wallet? Like, is this possible? I can give you back this dirty fiat right now.
Yeah, I don't think he was interested in selling at a loss. I think he was just trying to start up the conversation. It was nice. We conversated for a quick moment. Didn't tell him about the channel or anything like that. It just, oh, we've been in it for several years. We've been investing for a while. Oh, yeah, this price being down to 35,000, nothing to worry about. He was slightly worried, or at least that was the tone that came across.
Yeah.
Is that, he was like, oh, like this is, the $20,000 crash heading back down again.
You can't change people's minds. And for some reason, it's always just self-perpetuating, man. All right, where are we at? Okay, Zaza said earlier today, in another chat, he was moderating, and YouTube held the comment, hello, everyone. Like, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, how is this
Mike's
a
not here
show?
in the chat. I know that Mike had reached out yesterday and asked for us to do a show. Look at the phone real quick, Samantha. I had sent him the text message.
It is on silent. So.
Mike, when you watch this on the uptake later, I just want you to know we are thinking about you and we hope you are well.
No, he must be busy.
Oh, that happens. I know.
Life,
we were trying to do a show yesterday, but like I said, it was a long day.
8:30, almost 9 o'clock. Yeah.
And Samantha has to have dinner before the show. You guys don't want Samantha to come out here without
I'm so not. I eat a lot all the time. All the time.
It makes you sound fat.
I mean, I don't know. Am I fat, Eugene?
No. Right, put me on the spot. No, never.
I wear a size medium. I think that's normal, right?
Everyone wears a medium.
Oh, right, because yoga pants are very forgiving or unforgiving. Just stretchy. We'll go with that. Oh. All right. Oh, Truth Monster's here. Hi,
Truth Monster. Thanks for joining us. All right, hit the thumbs up, share the video, but I don't really have any news. Like, I didn't write anything down. I just thought I'd get out here. I mean, it is garbage. It's not like the top is in. It doesn't feel like the top is in, but it does feel like that we're in that situation where the momentum got going and it started turning into crap, right? It started being the wrong kind of momentum. So maybe we'll have a wash, some sideways action, and get ready to come back up again at it the right way, right? Where people are focused on Bitcoin, people are realizing and understanding the news that's been coming out day after day after day about the institutional investors buying millions of dollars of Bitcoin. The liquidity on exchanges is drying up. The fact that the price is discovered by the day traders. I mean, we have banks getting ready to jump on board and onboard more people through their bank.
Onboarding.
Well, I mean, what was it? It's that the law is going to pass or whatever that's going to allow banks to be able to be a custodianship for you or for,
yes.
you know, investors to be able to hold their cryptocurrencies. So that means on your, you know, app for your bank, there's going to be a Bitcoin section.
You're going to log into your Chase shit or something, and there's going to be buy Bitcoin. What?
So when they get onboarded, they're going to turn around and onboard more people. And it's all positive news in this fashion. So the fact that the price is down, it does mean that we needed some sort of a cooling off situation. What are you doing about it? What can you do about it? I mean, this is looking like one of those historical dips that people talk about. If you have extra money, if you're prepared, not everybody is at these times, right? You can't ever predict it. Who knows? Life's crazy. But if you do have it, I'm not here for financial advice, but personally, I'm going to see what I can do about picking it up. Unfortunately, you can't act fast enough. It's probably going to be a situation of like tomorrow. So hopefully the price comes down a little bit again or continues to move sideways at these prices before we do see the leg up.
Listen, the dude who created the Bitcoin roller coaster meme, freaking genius. Once you get on this bitch, you don't get a choice. If it plummets, what are you going to do? If it goes beyond anything and you got on and now you're here for the ride. Like it's going to be fine. You know, at the end, I mean, what percentage of people die on a roller coaster? Like 2% of everything everywhere. And that includes like the Ferris wheel ones. I'm just saying, we're all going to make it out of this alive. It will stop. It will come to the, you know, docking area. Think about that. It will happen. It'll be fine.
So what do we got going on over there, Samantha? Anybody in the chat that got questions, comments, thoughts about what's happening with the price?
All right. Zaza said he texted Mike as well. So Mike must be busy.
It happens.
The pothead said more time to accumulate.
Yeah.
I mean, you could always accumulate. The ride's not over yet.
It is a factor of you can't have enough money all at once, right? You can't say, oh, I have all the money to buy all the Bitcoin I'll ever need on this day, and I'm going to buy it, and then I'll never need to buy Bitcoin ever again. Right? So you know that the happenings are the price indicators. The price is somewhat wild in between, but you know that that's where you take these leg ups, you add the extra zero, you do the multiplier, whatever terminology you'd like to use for, hey, more money, right, for a Bitcoin. We did our halving. We're a year later. We've seen the price go up. People are saying that we're still not done with this one. Whether we are or not, hey, I don't know. I know I'm still trying to dollar cost average. I know I'm still trying to take advantage of this dip. But like I said, in another halving or two, where are we going to be? Right? Why things so short? Why have to be a millionaire tomorrow? Why not be a millionaire in 8 years from now? And you know that you're going to be a millionaire in 8 years from now. I mean, I don't know. All those stupid cliches, bird in the hand, two in the bush, all of that stuff. I know that it's going to work out because of the way that Bitcoin is designed.
Don't count your eggs before they're laid.
They're hatched.
They're whatever. Yeah, right? Yeah. See, that's what too. Why are they all birds?
What, it was Omar last night that was talking about in his video that he read on Reddit about a guy who was talking about his friend who had committed suicide because he had bet his life savings the other day because he thought I was
taking a shower.
Yeah, because
I'm glad that I didn't.
He thought the bottom was in, so he put his entire life savings on a leverage trade, and we dipped even lower.
Yeah, we did.
So he lost it all. It's only money. Air and water is all you need, and they're free. Happiness is a perspective, right? Tell the man behind the curtain to talk differently.
You're gonna paint a better picture, okay?
Right.
Shit's happening now, but not too good. And don't tell people about it because then you get put in a psych ward. Just saying.
You move out here to the woods, there's not so many people standing around.
That's true. You. They don't even see you. So they can't. I mean, who?
It helps a bit.
Oh, we saw a coyote today too. Crazy.
We did see a coyote today, and I've never seen a coyote in the wild. It just ran across the road.
It looked almost like a dog, except its like front and its tail were just a little bit different because its snout was really long.
Very cool. Very cool. But it wasn't here in the backyard or anything. It was over on the edge of the Ocala National Forest in an area called Hog Valley.
Makes sense, you know. Yeah, forest. I mean, there are if you mowed everything down, the houses out like where we are at are actually not really that far apart from each other, but there are just giant clumps of woods in between and whatnot. And I mean, we've seen a lot of crap here. I mean, handfuls of foxes, skunks.
Oh yeah, I seen 3 deer in the front yard last week.
Oh, what was the weird squirrel? It wasn't a skunk squirrel, was it? I don't know.
The fox squirrel.
There we go. It was
one.
gigantic. It was, I mean, yes. Looked like it came straight out of a freaking anime. It was ridiculous. But I mean, we saw bears. Yes. I mean, lots. Deer right in our yard. I missed that one too. I was at the store. So showering in stores, that's where I miss all the good stuff. Okay, so as I said, that he wanted to buy the dip, but still waiting on money from a customer. I'm happy to buy at any price, and I would prefer 30-ish. I mean, right? Just maybe, I don't know. It might come back down for you, Zaza. It'll be okay. Just buy it whenever you can.
I don't know. I think unfortunately, we've been here before in situations like this, and it's going to move up, and it's going to move up quickly, and we probably won't be seeing these prices again. And this was the last opportunity to buy Bitcoin below the $40,000 level.
I love you. Yes. Roar.
I mean, it's not financial advice. You never know what's going to happen or what the future could be. I mean, I could walk out there and a car could hit me on this road that there's nobody on.
Nobody lives on. Still could happen, right?
But who knows? Statistically, when we see this in Bitcoin, it's usually followed by a rise, followed by a bull run, and in everyone's hindsight, oh, did you buy the dip?
All right. John from Malibu says he's strangely not worried a bit. He wasn't moving anything till 25 or 30, maybe never. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I think no matter what the price is, we'll always try to buy whatever we can of it. I mean, even if it became ridiculous. I mean, I like change. I could work in Satoshis if I had to. Well,
I think we scraped together last dip a little bit.
Yeah, we did.
And that was at 45. So I mean, we bought a dip that's lower than the dip now. Does it bother you?
No.
Are we gonna buy this dip?
Yes.
Okay. It isn't really necessarily about buying the dip. It just seems like the dip are like moments that make you mentally feel better about the purchase. Because ultimately you're looking for multipliers. You know, the money you're looking for 2x, 3x, 5x, 100x bigger. Does the difference of 10% or 20%, 30% even make that much of a difference when you're looking to 50 extra money, 100 extra money?
I should have put mosquito repellent on.
Well, I think we're getting towards the end, so don't worry about it too much. I see this on the setting as well, so it doesn't help you much. But comment, questions, whatever you guys want to talk about. I really don't have anything besides just nothing's changed, right? So why should we change? I get the ideal of getting new information and reevaluating a situation, but is there some new information? Because the weather, the energy consumption stuff, that's old, right? Elon Musk, that's old. I still haven't heard anything new. I still haven't heard anything to make me change my ideal that fiat is some sort of a trap and we need to get on a better system. And so far, this digital currency that's decentralized called Bitcoin, that people are really starting to get involved with the network. And the more of them that's getting involved with the network is validating the ideal that Bitcoin is the decentralized currency that everyone will have to adopt.
Ah, Mike's here. Hi, Mike.
Mike, we were waiting for you.
He said he just took notice of the phone. And it's okay, Mike. It's okay.
We were talking about you.
We were. That's why you took notice of the phone. We love you, Mike.
I don't know.
Maybe it's not for us to know. I mean, come on, man. I don't know. I'm a very anti-stress kind of individual. Okay, I've been told I provide a lot of stress, but that
you can stress a lot of people out.
But that I try to live a stress-free life. So, I mean, the price is not that important. And it is definitely going to be more. Like, I guess if you really need it and things like that, then
I don't know. It's back to that municipal drawer thing. You know, we just kind of need everybody to realize that this is what this really is in this drawer, and to pull it out so that we can all
put it on the
utilize.
counter.
Yeah, put it on the counter. All right, this is the fucking key, everybody. Instead of, hey, look at all this crap in the drawer. Let's look at this. Oh, we got something new over here.
Put it right out there.
Just put it right out there on the counter.
With a freaking blinking light if you need to. I don't care. I mean, I don't know. I know that, I mean, our retirement will happen. And I do believe that Bitcoin will be the reason why there is a retirement, that it will be capable of happening.
There's nothing else like it, right? When we talk about a decentralized network, what else is a decentralized network? You know, this is the power, and is that we're saying that all the squabbles, all the fighting, all the ability of somebody wanting to put restrictions on somebody else, someone else's money not being worth what someone else thinks it is, all of these things do not matter when we can all come to the universal decision that nobody controls Bitcoin and it works, right? The only problem now is really everyone's heard of it. It's getting people to start possessing it, having some way to interact with the network. I think that part of this is the problem of where we're at now. We can't stop bickering between ourselves. We got too much tribalism. We have too many altcoins. We have too many different projects going on. Instead of people actually focusing on getting this decentralized network into a suitable format where, once again, the person that's working at Walmart greeting, and the person that's at Walmart who's a cashier, and the person, right, that's outside collecting the cards are all capable of utilizing it without a help desk, right? Without needing to call somebody up, without needing to say, hey, I made a mistake, it didn't work. It just work.
I mean,
we talk about these things. We talk about second tier solutions. We talk about utilizing the network. We talk about fees. And part of the problem is that it's not here in that kind of a situation. Really, up until then, as a store of value, we're giving the powers, right? The people that control the money. A person, an individual, there's a few, but not many of them control enough to say, yes, I have 1% of the Bitcoin network. I control a big chunk of this decentralized network. I have say in it. Right? And without having that kind of amount of Bitcoin, you're just here for the ride. Right? You're holding on to Satoshis, hoping that in the future we're trading it, and that means the world adopted it, or that these entities are buying it. Well, they'll buy it from you because they want it, and they'll give you
the rest of it,
right?
Yep.
Because they want to have more of the power of this decentralized network that they're using as a store of value, and they're transacting between each other, right? Because the only way Bitcoin works is to send $1 million at a time.
Mike asked if Elon Musk's diamond hands got mentioned. Yes. Damn it. Okay.
We were on for a minute before you got out here, Mike.
I want to smack Elon. I don't even know anymore. I don't know. I think he's I really do.
The recap on that is that it's another one of those things that Bitcoin is going to have to overcome. Just like Bitcoin had to overcome China. Bitcoin had to overcome US regulation. Bitcoin had to overcome the dark markets. Bitcoin had to overcome Ethereum and ICO bubbles and DeFi and Dogecoin. Now it's also going to have to overcome Elon Musk. So that someday, 6 months, a year, whatever it may be down the road, he can tweet whatever he wants to tweet. And it'll be nonsense. It'll just be like saying, Iran is no longer allowing its people to hold Bitcoin. Who cares? I mean, if tomorrow we heard that France was putting Bitcoin on its national reserve, nobody would care what Elon Musk was tweeting about Bitcoin, right? Who cares about Tesla? France is putting it on their national books.
I mean, France is pretty big.
So it's always a matter of perspective. And right now, at this moment, he's getting to play Marilyn Manson out there and shock as much as he possibly can with his words on Twitter. We've seen this starting to become a thing, right?
Oh, man, yeah.
Trump as
you
much
really showed some age with some Marilyn Manson.
I mean, that's the first shock person I could think of that really just went for whatever it takes to be shocking. I don't care what any.
Have you seen him lately? He's still shocking.
Yeah, yeah.
He's went the way of Ozzy. Yeah.
I don't know about being dark like that your whole life. That has to be rough.
Pasty and dark. Yeah, yeah. No, I mean, we both had our pasty and dark sides, okay? But I mean, the sun is good for you. So is the air.
Right, I'm getting my tan on. Summer's here. Man, it's going to be 100 next week.
That is just
I am not looking
fun.
forward to it. I've already been like, man, I got to do something, buy another air conditioner, do this, do that, because it's going to be hot.
You're retarded.
I understand working and it being hot at work, death. But when you come home at the end of the day and you want to relax, I just want to sit in the chair and it be cool and drink cold iced tea or lemonade and watch TV and relax, right? Because it's been hot and long of a day. But when you come home and it's hot on top of it, it's like, oh.
You're ridiculous. Mike goes, so everyone good? Any news on Vention? Actually, I haven't seen him in anybody else's chats. And he hasn't been in our last one.
Well, I hope he's doing well. I hope send him positive thoughts and vibrations. I mean,
well, now that we've come on, Vention, just
yeah.
Leave a comment after you watch this because you will.
I know I've noticed that a lot of people have been cutting back on the videos, and it is the whole I got a blank piece of paper here with just the quote on the top, and it's like the stories that are making the headlines. I don't want to write that down and keep that perpetuating, right? I've been here long enough to know better. I mean, of course, I'm going to get out here and say the words Elon Musk. There's no way of not saying it, but the ideal of getting out here and writing that and just coming out here and using that, oh, let's talk about this like this. It's not real. Those stories aren't real. This is nonsense that is the filler at the moment when no one really knows why the price is down. No one really knows why the price is going to go up. But the common theme is that the decentralized network of Bitcoin is getting adoption. We have gotten past the hurdle of people and the trust of the network and all of that, and have gotten the entities, institutional investors recently, and it is continuing to grow. So whether or not they're what's behind all of this, that's conspiracy theory and tinfoil hat stuff. The best things to be thinking is, what is your plan? How much do you have in? When are you putting in again? How much more are you going to be able to put in? When are you looking at taking out? And focus there. Focusing on all of the other stuff is why they want you to keep looking around in this municipal drawer. Because I'm sure there's something shiny that'll catch your attention. I'm sure they'll find something in there that'll get you to run off in the other room thinking that you can do something different.
All right. Where are we at? Oh, Zaza says he thinks he did a video a couple days ago. So I could go back and look. And you're a liar. It was 9 minutes ago. You said we were wrapping this up and I wasn't going to have to go try to find bug spray.
But I wanted to give it a moment longer because Mike joined us, and I wouldn't want to cut an episode short. I love that Mike joins us. Mike, you're such a good friend of ours. We appreciate the text, the communications. I know we got to get out here and make more videos. It's hard, though, when we get home late. And this show used to be at the forefront of our priorities, and it has taken a back burner. And I stopped beating myself up about the situation because we all have to do what we have to do, and everything has its right time. But I would like to give you guys some more.
All right, so the laptop is now dying.
All right, guys.
It's not dead. It's flashing.
All right, guys.
Battery.
Yeah, you guys have a great evening. We will talk to you later. And remember, Keep that BTC safe. Later.
Okay. Bye, guys.